Greetings, my fellow mortals. I am back with another album review. Excuse me if my voice sounds a little nasally. I have like a sinus infection because of a seasonal change or something. But anyway, let's just jump into it, and we're gonna review the new Halphas album, Sermons of the Black Flame. Halphas is a German black metal band that formed in 2014. They would release a demo in 2015 titled Demo 1. This is just the cover with the logo. If you go to look up the demo on like Metal Archives or something, this is what you'll see as the cover. But yeah, they released their first demo, and only demo, in 2015. 2017, they would release their debut album, Dawn of a Crimson Empire. This is my favorite album by the band. Just look at the artwork. It looks so good. And the music is just so good. It's very haunting, very dark and everything. December 2019, they would release their second album, The Infernal Path into Oblivion. This is my least favorite album by the band, but it is still a really good album. It's not bad at all. Like, every song on it is really, really good. It's just I prefer their first album, so yeah, this is like my least favorite in the sense of, in the sense that, you know what I mean. In 2022, the original vocalist of the band, Legatus, he left the band in 2022, and they replaced him with a new vocalist. The new vocalist's name is Bareth, and they started recording their third album with this new vocalist, which leads us all the way to this album right here. Sermons of the Black Flame came out on the 29th of February, so almost 2 weeks ago. This is their first album since 2019's The Infernal Path into Oblivion, over 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago. And this is their first album with Bareth as the vocalist. And, let me tell you, this is really, really fucking good. This is my second favorite album by the band. The intro of this album is very haunting when it starts, It still has that haunting feel that you would get from an album like Dawn of a Crimson Empire. The album is way more melodic than the first two albums. Halphas has always had a melodic sound to it. They've been kind of borderline melodic black metal, even though they're more so they just call themselves black metal. But like the first two albums, the first album especially was pretty melodic. This album right here is their most melodic album ever. Bareth really, really killed it on the vocals right here. The album also continues that dark, haunting sound that you would expect from the first two Halphas albums. And the riffs are so good. Like, these are just such killer riffs. Like, the vocals, the riffs are so melodic and just, ooh, this is so good. My favorite tracks overall are the Draconian Path, Wolves of the Void, The Architect's Eye, and Into the Fires of the Black Flame. Those 4 tracks are really, really good. I would say, tracks that I would highlight are also really good are the tracks Satan Speaks, Disciples of Dark Gods, and I would also say At the Diamond Gate is also a highlight track. That track is pretty damn good. Musically, it's just like your average, satanic black metal album. But Halphas does go into, they tend to have a lot more lyrical themes about other stuff, other dark, cultish style things. This album is just about, that average Satan stuff, so whatever. Overall, I would rate this album a 9.7 out of 10. This, like I said, is my second favorite album by the band. Here's how I would rank it. Dawn of a Crimson Empire, 10 out of 10. Sermons of the Black Flame, 9.7, and The Infernal Path into Oblivion, 9.5. That's my official ranking. All 3 of their albums are really good, but Dawn of a Crimson Empire and Sermons of the Black Flame are my 2 favorites right now. Until, they eventually record and release their 4th album, which will be, I don't know, maybe in the next 2 or 3, or maybe 5 years, just like they did with, between The Infernal Path into Oblivion and this album. or maybe 2, because I think the only reason why it took that long was because the original vocalist left and all that, and because of like COVID or something, and they had a touring schedule. That happened with a lot of, with a lot of bands, especially Rotting Christ. But anyway, I've been talking too long. But yeah, that is my rating of this album right here. I definitely recommend checking it out on any platform you use. Bandcamp, Spotify, Apple Music if you use it, Tidal if people still use it. You could check it out on iTunes, but because I think people still use it, although it doesn't hit the same as it used to. But yeah, you could find it here. Go check out the album and grab a physical copy. I already got me a vinyl copy, which y'all obviously saw in my last post. So grab it on their website. But if you feel like getting a CD, or if you feel like getting both copies, which I might do in the future, go grab both versions. But that's it for now. I will see y'all next time when I do an album review. Till then, my fellow mortals.